QR code, you'll find her bio available for you. And pass it on to her. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Darla Bishop.
Wrong one. It's okay. Janelle got it. Janelle got it. There it is. So they put me after lunch, and I need y'all alert, awake, and enthusiastic. So I'm gonna need you to get up. We're gonna have a 30-second dance party. Stand up. I know you can. Thank you. Next time you're negotiating for a job, next time your husband said he was gonna buy you them shoes, you're not feeling the song? Okay. Block, block, block. 2013. You got a shot. Okay. If you're not feeling it, it's okay. About that new foreign car. Don't act like you forgot. Shots. Block. Pay me what you owe me. Don't act like you forgot. Thank you. We can cut the music. Thank you. So I appreciate. You can cut it now. I know. Janelle's like, but I'm having fun. I'm not ready to turn it off. Thank you, everybody. So hi. My name is, thank you. Thank you for indulging me. So my name is Darla Bishop. You can call me doctor because I spent enough time in school. Thanks. I'm Dr. Darla, and I'm a financial educator, a public health professional, and a professor, so we're going to be in school today. On your table, there is a handout. It's simple. It's a two-sided worksheet. Make sure you get one close by. And make sure you got something to write with. So today we're going to talk about starting where you are. So before I even open up and show you any slides, you should see on the side that carries the When Women Lead logo, a box toward the top that says, I want to make more progress on. And I'd like you to write down something that you're currently working on or have been putting off working on or haven't been able to carve out time or energy to work on, and write it in that box because that's going to be our focus for this time. When you've got something written in that box, just kind of give me a glance so I can get a sense of if we've got enough up. Okay, people still need a minute. We'll give a minute. We got time today. So it's going to be a few points in this conversation where you might not be able to say, oh man, amen, so just say ouch. But it's okay, because by the end, we're going to be friends again, I promise. That's my promise to you. One of my favorite things to help people do is learn how to afford everything, but that's not what we're talking about today, kind of. I'm going to keep us going. So we already did our energy views. Thank you for all of you who participated. Thank you, because again, I need y'all alive, alert, awake, enthusiastic. Okay. I need to know, I never commit to my talks until I know who I'm talking to. So by show of hands, can you tell me if you are married or living with a partner? Okay, you can lower those. By show of hands, can you tell me if you are currently parenting children or adults of any age? Okay, thank you, lower them. Could you also tell me if you are working at least 25 hours a week, whether it's for a 1099 or W-2, so where you're employed by someone or a contractor by someone? Okay, thank you. Are you running a business? Okay, thank you. One more. Are you a caregiver to anyone in your life? Okay, thank you. All right, we're gonna be all right then. I just needed to know who I was talking to make sure I was talking to some of my folks. So you already have something to write with, yes, you have your worksheet. And then I actually do need your phone, or if you are a paper calendar girly, to grab your paper calendar because we're going to do a little bit of work. And it's helpful to have access to a calendar for the work we're going to do. Okay, I see people grabbing. That's good. Thank you. Y'all are participating. Yes. Okay, so there are 3 currencies that we have control over: our time, our energy, and our money. So, thinking about the item or task or goal that you wrote at the top of that sheet, which of these 3 currencies do you need the most of right now to make progress? Okay, and we're going to learn a little American Sign Language. So, if you need time, I want you to do this motion. If you need energy, I want you to do this motion. If you need money, this one isn't ASL, but everybody know what this means. Okay, so could you, thinking about the item or task that you said you wanted to make progress on, please tell me which of the 3 currencies do you need the most of in order to make progress? Okay, thank you, thank you. Thank you. All right, ooh, let's get this currency going. Okay, so have you ever heard the story of the young man who has all the time in the world and lots of energy but no money? And the middle-aged man who has money but not as much time between work and family responsibilities. And the energy is also fading a bit. And then the old man who has lots of money but not a lot of time. And boy, he wishes he could figure out where that energy came from that he used to have when he was young. And so these 3 currencies do interact with one another. So we have to pay attention to all 3. So your first exercise, I want you to, on the left side of your sheet, there is a box that asks you the question, what's on your plate right now? I'm going to set a 60-second timer, and I want you to do a brain dump of everything that is on your to-do list, real, imagined, written down, only in your head, the thing your husband or your child told you when you were on your way out the door this morning. What is currently on your plate? And I have a few tags here just to kind of trigger some things. It could be something related to your self-care, the fact that you have a hair appointment or you need to go get them nails done. It could be anything related to your work, your business, or school. And of course, anything related to family or home. You have 60 seconds. Please write down as many items as you can. Write them small in case your list is as big as mine. Ooh, those pens are working. Okay, thank you. Oh, what did I do? Oh, there it is. Okay, now we're gonna take a deep breath together because if you're anything like me, the last time I did this, I was enraged. I was not a happy mama. I think the last time I did this mentally, I was actually cleaning a closet. I was like, reorganizing the towels in the linen closet because they had just gone too far. And I remember the rage being palpable. So in case you're having a similar feeling about how much stuff is just on your list, I'd like you to we're gonna take a big deep breath together. In and out. Just one more time, because I'm remembering that linen closet. In and out. Okay, thank you. I needed it. Oh, what happened? What we do? Somebody help. Asking for help is my superpower. What button did I push? Okay. Thank you. And I will try not to do it again. Okay, who knows what this number means? Does anybody know? Nobody knows what 160 is? Hours in a week. Kathy told me, and somebody over there told me. So there are 168 hours in every week, 24 by 7. So, it's not really true when people say, well, you have the same 24 hours as Beyonce. I mean, objectively speaking, sure. But Beyonce has at least 200 people employed by her. So she got that by 200. But we're going to figure it out too, because there are ways to make sure that we are leveraging your time currency to protect your energy and make you money. So let's talk about this 168 hours. So turn your sheet over, and you're actually going to see a grid that represents this 168 hours. I'd like you to, we're again going to take only about a minute, minute and a half. I want you to look at your calendar over the past week and block off how you used your time. And make little boxes. And I put on here different ways that you could color the boxes, because I imagine you only have one pen or a pencil. This is a little more fun when you have color pencils or highlighters, but we're gonna work with what we got. So make some lines, make some dots, just to kind of categorize it. So what went into your self-care? So that's everything from the stuff you gotta do, like washing your foot, to actually something you enjoy doing, like going to get your nails painted. The things that are for work, business, and home, the things that are for family, the things that are your sleep, because it turns out your sleep is really important for your energy and your health. And then commute time matters. If you are going to work, leaving work, picking up kids, taking them to activities, take account of that time. So I'm going to start your timer. Fill in your week for me. Yeah, just look at last week as your calendar for an example. Even if last week was maybe a little atypical, just go through the exercise with me. I know this is a lot, so I'm going to put another minute on the timer. Okay, quick vote. Would you like one more minute to get further? Okay, we'll do another minute so that you can feel like you got some down. Okay. Even if you didn't finish, I saw that many of you got at least a few days marked up. Maybe even you put in a few recurring appointments, things that happen more than once per week to kind of see how your time is being split up. Now that you looked at it in the context of your calendar, I do want you to go back to that list. Oh, sorry. There it is. I want you to go back to that plate on the other side. And is there anything you forgot to list that maybe once you looked at your calendar, like, oh yeah, I am the one who picks my niece up. Oh yeah, I did have to go call the repairman. Oh yeah, we had that special event at work that I'm always in charge of. Is there anything that you forgot to put on your plate? Okay, I still see pens writing, so I'll give it a few more seconds. Before we do the next part of the work, because I know this is work, how y'all feeling? Ladies, y'all good? Y'all feeling all right? You need more time, okay. Let's talk about that. So, someone alluded to the zone of genius earlier. So, the zone of genius is where what you enjoy doing, what you're good at doing, and what the world needs / will pay for. Because remember, money is an important currency. And when those all collide, the sweet spot between them is your zone of genius. Let's talk more about that. I see people taking pictures, so I'll wait. The photographer keeps telling me to smile, but this is serious. It's not my affiliation, but this is a serious matter. Okay, so there are 4 quadrants in the zone of genius, in this model at least. So when we're thinking about which is the best use of your time, there's a zone of excellence. This includes the things that you do extremely well and can make a living from it. So this might be the career you're in, this might be the business that you have or are currently building. This might be the thing that your friends and family love on you extra, so you do it for them. And then on the lower side of that, there's the zone of incompetence. So these are the things that other can do these things better than you. And incompetence here is just a label. It's not, I know a lot of times in our language, when we call somebody incompetent, we do not mean it's a nice thing. But for this purpose, it's just like, it's something I'm not good at, or there are other people who do it much better than I do. There's the zone of competence. And these are, again, people can do them just as well as you can. So I can empty the dishwasher, my 10-year-old can empty the dishwasher, my 47-year-old roommate can empty the dishwasher. Not all of us, we're all pretty good at doing that, or it's not important how good or bad I am at doing it as long as it gets done. Okay? Now, the zone of genius, okay, this is where we want to carve out a little bit more. Oop, no, too soon. This is the set of activities that you're uniquely suited to do. These draw on your natural gifts and strengths. Now, I got to take a little bit of an issue with this natural part, because sometimes people say, okay, that doesn't feel right, but they just gave me a 2-minute warning. We're doing good on time, though. Some people say, oh, well, you're just so good at that. You are natural. Oh, no. There's a lot of years behind that. So don't forget the things that look easy to other people now that you put the work in to develop, right? Because you're natural now, but maybe you weren't there even a few months ago. So look at that plate again and tell me, I want you to put a smiley face next to the things that you actually like to do, the things you love to do. And I'll give you an example. I love cooking dinner for my family. That's one of the ways I show them I love them, seasoning the food up, cutting it the way they like, making their side dish that I don't like, but I know they love, and seeing them eat it and seeing them put their little empty plates in the dishwasher. I love that. But them dishes, I don't have to ever wash a dish ever again in my life. I love cooking for my family. So what's on that list that you love doing or that you like doing? Okay, after you do that, I want you to circle the things that require your genius, that only you can do it, not only you can do it the way you like it, only you can do it on the timeline you prefer, but truly the things that only you can do. Like, I know I'm the only one who can make my hair appointment because I got to negotiate who I'm going after and who I'm going before, because sometimes he running late when he doing so-and-so's hair. I know I'm the only one who can fold my underwear because nobody gets it right. But this is only for the things that you can do. Okay, now this one, take a deep breath. Anything that doesn't actually have to happen to keep you alive, fed, housed, married, employed, or free. I want you to put an X next to that. If it is not required, if it does not happen, and you still are alive, fed, housed, married, employed, or free, put an X next to it. You might realize there's some stuff on that list that don't actually need to be on your plate. Congratulations. Do you know what you just did? Anything that doesn't have a smiley face or a circle is a list of you can delegate. Congratulations, you just made a list of things that you can ask somebody else to do, you can pay somebody else to do, or you can just not do at all. And that just might free up some of your time currency, some of your energy currency, even if it takes away from your money currency. So on your worksheet, tell me a time. How much time do I have? 1. Okay, well, we can do it. I believe in us. I want you in the middle of your sheets. Who are your helpers? Who are the people in your life, relatives, friends, people you know, neighbors, teenagers, paid or unpaid, who can take some of those things off your list and get them done? It can be names, it can be businesses, it can be services. Okay, the next thing I want you to do, and you're going to have some homework here. So we're going to skip over to your network. Sometimes when we're thinking about who is connected to us, we're thinking about how we're connected to them and not that they get so much from knowing us and from having us in their life. So I specifically wrote this way. What people, organizations, and institutions are connected to me that are lucky and blessed and delighted to have me, and write them down. Between the list of helpers and the list of organizations, you now have some people who are prime candidates to say, congratulations, this is now your job. It's coming off my list to help me reserve my energy and my time. Some people are not convinced. It's okay, I'll be here all day. We can talk about it some more. So these are your resources, the helpers, the network, and your energy boosters. So on your drive home today, I want you to think about that other prompts, because this is your homework. What are the things that protect, increase, or stabilize your energy? And write those down and commit to figuring out how to spend time with those people or do those things. Time. Okay. There's one last thing. Ha, I was there. Okay, when people talk about traveling to the past, right, in every movie where there's some time travel element, they worry about changing the present by doing small things, but almost nobody thinks about the fact that you can do a small thing today that can completely change your future. So I need you to make a commitment. Are any of you familiar with this book, The One Thing? If you haven't read it, I encourage it. It's a great audio listen, and you can even get a blink, which is a 15-minute summary that you can read or listen to. And the basic premise of this book is when you are thinking about the things on your list, prioritize it in a way that if you do one thing first, it either makes the rest of the list easier to accomplish or eliminates things further down anyway. So, what is the one thing that you are going to do before Monday within the next 6 days to make progress on the thing you listed at the top of your sheet? Make the commitment at the bottom of the sheet. Write it down. One thing, not 7 things, not 10 things, one thing. Shameless plug. Hi, I'm Dr. Darla Bishop, and I'm the author of How to Afford Everything. It has been my pleasure to talk with you today. If you have any questions, if you'd like to order a copy, I actually have some with me because we didn't talk a lot about money, so read the book. Thank you for listening.
One more time.